Morning, everyone. I want to start today's topic by asking you a question. So, I assume all of you are studying in Hong Kong, right? Then my question is, how many of you have studied M1 or M2 in your secondary school? Well, just few of you. Okay. So most of you have know nothing about advanced math stuff like calculus or linear algebra, right? Okay, I really feel sorry for that. I'm sure it's pretty difficult for you when you're starting university and have to take the required mathematics course. So, have you ever imagined if you have studied advanced math before and it will become much more better when you starting university? And that is our today's topic. Should advanced math become compulsory? In my point of view, it is definitely yes. But first, let me show you some data. According to the registration statistic of 2021 HKDSE, which is this year, there are 52,000 candidates, but only 7,000 of them have taken M1 or M2 exam. Oh, by the way, for those who do not know what is M1 or M2, there is the additional part of the core math in HKDSE, including topics like calculus or linear algebra or statistics. So you can treat it as a simple version of pure math or A math in CE level. Okay, back to our topic. From this data, we can see there are over 80% of students don't know advanced math. So imagine you are one of the math professor in HKUSC, USC, and when those new students come, you have to teach over 10,000 of people about 3-year calculus syllabus in one single semester. Well, how horrible is that? And this is one of the reasons why advanced math should become compulsory, because this will help students to catch up their university syllabus. Secondly, I would say students from regions that advanced math is compulsory will have better academic performance. Regions like China or Singapore, students are required to study advanced math since secondary school because that is part of their core curriculum. So that they are training their logical thinking through mathematics since they are teenagers, especially for Chinese. You know, they even got a stereotype that every Chinese are good at math or good at study. So to prove how good is Chinese student in academic performance, there are a worldwide research called Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA in short form. This program is aimed to measure 50 years old teenagers' ability. Well, you can see in the results in 2018, China got the highest mark in 3 different sessions. Therefore, based on the results, we can see teenagers in China have a better performance in different academic areas. So I believe the curriculum that advanced math compulsory contributes a lot. However, there are always some people against let advanced math become compulsory. Oh, they always say, well, the knowledge that we learn in advanced math wouldn't be useful or show up again in our daily life or workplace. So we do not have to study it. Well, indeed, things like differentiation or vector wouldn't show up again or used in our daily life. For example, we wouldn't try to calculate how to buy something cheaper by using linear regression to compare the price, right? Therefore, to a certain extent, they are right about advanced math might not be useful. However, instead of learning some particular topics, the most important thing of learning mathematics is to train your logical thinking, using abstract thinking to solve unusual problems that you might not be engaged before, but you can solve it by your logical thinking and your common sense. When you are studying advanced math, you wouldn't actually see the graph or the picture of the question, but you need to imagine it in your brain. Like limits, you have to imagine the graph that the question requires. Like something tends to infinity or tends to negative infinity. So at the end, your brain and your mindset will be trained through solving advanced math problems. Therefore, studying advanced math is more than learning this knowledge, but also arming the student with better thinking to help them face the future help them face the challenge in the future. All in all, although generally advanced math is kind of a difficult thing to study and not that attractive, but as I say, it will help our students in certain extent. So you will need it no matter what future development you decided to take. You will not only gain the knowledge, but also train your skill and your problem solving skill. Therefore, for those who haven't studied advanced math before, open your YouTube and search some video to learn it, or go to the bookshop to see which book are at your level and go with it. And this is my today's sharing. Thank you for your listening. And this is the citations I used.